Телеканал 24 ДОК представляет.
Well, it all begins, Olga, about 6 years ago, and our producer, Daniel Louis, of a very well-known Quebec film production company, actually an Oscar-winning Quebec company. And one day he was driving home from his office, and there was a radio program on, and it was the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation lectures. An author, Ronald Wright, was doing lectures based on his book, A Short History of Progress. So Daniel drove home and he got into his garage and the lecture was still on and he was fascinated. So he asked himself, would it be possible to turn this lecture and book into a film?
И в природе, и в человеческом обществе существует четкая тенденция к увеличению сложности в процессе изменения. Мы часто пребываем в заблуждении, что эти изменения всегда приводят к чему-то лучшему с человеческой точки зрения.
There are two factors. One is that when a civilization goes beyond the carrying capacity of its environment, and the second factor is when a society comes under the spell of the false belief systems of its elites, of its oligarchic elites. Repeatedly, that creates dangers for society. So that was our thesis for our film. So just as we were beginning production in late 2008, we had the financial crisis in the West, in New York, in Wall Street, a financial crisis created by Wall Street and created by what we believe is a false ideology of an unregulated market, that you don't have to have any kind of social or moral or ethical controls around the economic machine. And to us that was a powerful repetition of history going back to the ancient world. So we immediately thought that we had to incorporate that into the film.
Существовавшие когда-то связи делали правителей посредниками между людьми и богами, высшей властью, дарующей хорошую погоду, богатые урожаи и другие блага. Но со временем знать слишком сильно отдалилась от людей и потеряла свою легитимность. Сегодня мы можем наблюдать нечто похожее. Каждое общество за последние 4000 лет выяснило, что долги растут быстрее, чем люди могут их оплачивать.
And this was a film about the fate of the human community. But you never know how real that human community really is. In the shrinking world that we're transcending national barriers, racial barriers, gender barriers, language barriers, slowly, but there's a reality there of a human community, and this film is made for a human community and a global community. So the recognition of that has had a profound effect on my life.
Время сейчас жесткое, и нам всем нужно платить по счетам. И не надо на меня так смотреть. Это банк, а не богадельня.
It's a powerful scene that very dramatically, because of the confrontation between the banker and the African child, speaks to the issue of the unfairness of a certain kind of putting debt on the backs of innocent people so that you can steal their resources. I invite all of you to watch our theatrical documentary, Surviving Progress. It took us 6 years to make, and I hope that you will watch it on 24 Doc.